Hey guys, I'm Dave and welcome to the Trull Gallery. Today I'm going to show you what I do with my drill bits when they get dull. I know there are people out there who can take a dull drill bit to a bench grinder and in a couple of minutes have it cleaned up and cutting like new. I am not that guy. I've tried it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And years ago, a friend of mine gave me a tool that I thought was kind of gimmicky, but I'm surprised at how many times I pull this thing out. I'm going to show you how I take a dull drill bit, use this tool, and get repeated results time and again in only minutes. Let's take a look. For starters, let's see what condition my bits are in. The first bit is my general purpose 1/4 inch twist bit. It looks to be in decent shape and goes through this 3/4 inch maple in about 6 seconds. Next is my titanium coated 1/4 inch twist bit. I know this one needs some love. This took 15 seconds to cut through, and even then it walked a little before it really bit into the wood. Let's see if we can improve that performance. This is the Drill Doctor 350X. It can sharpen bits as small as 3/32 of an inch and up to 1/2 an inch. I'm told it can sharpen regular twist bits, masonry bits, carbide and coated bits, but I've only done twist bits. The chuck on the right holds the bit in the correct orientation, and the sharpening takes place on this diamond wheel in the front of the unit. While the setup is pretty easy, I still look at the directions each time I use it, since I only pull this out a few times a year. Start by loosening the chuck and inserting your bit. Set the bit so it's about 1/2 an inch exposed and then snug it up, but don't tighten it down. Now twist the bit until the leading edge of the bit flutes are against the alignment fingers on the chuck. To set your depth, leave the unit switched off and line up the white triangle on the chuck with the cam guide on the machine. Now you can push the chuck fully into the machine and tighten the chuck. It's a good idea to remove the chuck and ensure it's tight so that the bit doesn't shift during the sharpening process. With the bit set, it's time to sharpen. Turn on the unit, insert the chuck, and align the sharpening guide of the chuck with the cam guide. Now turn the chuck 1/2 a turn to the right while adding some light pressure. Another 1/2 turn, and you've made your first pass on both sides of the bit. Smaller bits may only need 1 or 2 full revolutions. Mid-sized bits may take 2 to 4 revolutions, and larger bits as many as 10. There's a few things to keep in mind while you're sharpening. Make sure to lightly push the chuck straight into the unit. The chuck will rock as you make turns, and this is on purpose. And listen for that grinding sound as you work. Each time your bit comes into contact with the diamond wheel, it removes a bit of stock. That beat up coated bit took all of 22 seconds to sharpen. One more quick test, and you can see how much cleaner this hole is than the first one I drilled. The whole set of coated bits usually lives in my truck, and it tends to get beat up. Since I've got the Drill Doctor out, I took the time to sharpen the entire set. Well, everything over 3/32. Once I was in the groove, I cleaned up 16 drill bits in under 5 minutes. As for the smaller bits, let's be real, I tend to break those before they get dull, so it's just as well. Just for fun, I decided to see how well the 1/2 inch bit worked after sharpening. Without a starting point or a pilot hole, it walked a bit, but I'd never tried to drill a hole like this in hardwood anyway. When I used one of the 1/4 inch pilot holes, the 1/2 inch bit left a nice clean hole. With all the bits sharpened, let's see if they cut any faster. My regular 1/4" twist bit took 6 seconds the first time. After being sharpened, only 4 seconds. Switching over to my coated 1/4" bit that took 15 seconds, now only takes 3. That sounds like a good investment of 5 minutes work. Before we wrap up, I had mentioned in my last video that I had a new challenge coming up. Well, here it is. I had some minor surgery to take care of some arthritis in my right hand, and yes, I'm right-handed. My doctor doesn't want me to use my hand for 3 months, and that's probably going to slow down my business and possibly my videos as well. We'll just have to wait and see. Anywho, as of the recording date, this model of the Drill Doctor is available for about $60. To replace my coated drill bit set would be about $25. And if you bought those bits individually, it would probably be even more expensive. So a one-time investment in a tool like this seems worthwhile. Yes, it only does one thing, but I've had mine for over 10 years, and I have sharpened a lot of bits with it. And there is a big brother to this model, and that sharpens bits up to 3/4 of an inch, but I don't have a need for that. And those people who say sharpening a titanium bit ruins them, it doesn't. Yes, you lose the advantage the titanium coating provides, but would you rather have a dull coated bit or a sharp bit that you could still use? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. How do you sharpen your drill bits? Drop them in the comments below. As usual, I've added links to some of the tools I use here in this video, and there's also a link to my Amazon affiliate page, which shows a lot of the tools and equipment that I use on a daily basis here in the shop. And should you happen to need one of those tools and buy it through that link, it does help support this channel. If you enjoyed this video, maybe give us a thumbs up and share it with friends. And if you haven't already, maybe it's time to hit that subscribe button and little bell so you get notified each time we put out a new video. As usual, I have no idea what's coming up next or how I'm going to pull it off. But when I do, it should be something interesting. Until then, have a great day. Stay safe. We'll see you soon.